Hello lovely people and welcome to Why I Love, and today I'm going to tell you guys why I love going to the gym and exercising and why you should too. So before I tell you why the gym and exercise are so great, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future informational videos which will nourish your mind and soul. Also hit the like button if you fancy, if you enjoy it. So I've been going to the gym for many years, since 2016. I haven't been going so much recently due to the virus, but it's something I really miss, and I haven't been exercising as much either, but it's something I want to tell you the reasons why I love it, because I think it's an absolutely fantastic, beneficial hobby to include in your life. So reason one, stress relief. So exercise increases the release of endorphins in the brain, which are neurotransmitters. The endorphins that get released in the brain include dopamine, norepinephrine, as well as serotonin. Serotonin is also known as the happiness and well-being chemical, which is an important chemical for us to release naturally in the brain, as a lack of serotonin can cause one to feel bad and potentially become depressed. Dopamine is another neurotransmitter in the brain, and it is the rewarding neurotransmitter, and increasing dopamine can be said to increase productivity. So dopamine is also released when you consume your morning cup of Colombian coffee, and dopamine can be released in even greater quantities when you consume other Colombian exports. Finally, norepinephrine is said to regulate mood and anxiety. Now, according to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, according to some studies, exercise can work just as well as medication for some people in reducing the symptoms of anxiety and depression, and the effects can be very long lasting. One vigorous exercise session can help activate and alleviate depression and anxiety symptoms for hours, and a regular schedule may significantly reduce them over time. A regular schedule of going to the gym, that is. This is not medical advice, but this is the study I am repeating. Now, it is most important for me to discuss the personal experiences I have had with exercise and fitness. In the COVID-19 pandemic, I have not been able to go to the gym as much, so I have not been exercising anywhere near as often. Yes, I go for walks and do the odd bit of band work, 2 to 3 minutes a day, as I'm very lazy. And I can honestly say, hand on heart, that I get stressed out far more easily than before. Little problems get to me at times, and often I begin to panic and worry about silly and insignificant, uncontrollable things. Put simply, I am far clearer in the head when I am able to exercise, and I can make better decisions more easily, as well as not letting the small things in life get to me so much. I am much less stressed, I'm happier, I'm more relaxed. That's the first reason I love the gym, and that's based around stress. So the second reason I love the gym is obvious. It's fitness. Exercising and weightlifting can increase muscle mass, given you eat enough protein and have a good diet. It can enable one to become stronger and exercise with a far greater intensity, as well as boosting endurance. Exercise also helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to tissues in the body, along with helping your cardiovascular system to work more efficiently, which in turn improves general fitness and endurance. Exercise also improves heart and lung health, increasing your daily life energy. An important measure of fitness is your VO2 max, which stands for maximal oxygen consumption, which is the maximum rate of oxygen consumption measured during incremental exercise. So that is exercise of increasing intensity. The measurement of VO2 max in the laboratory provides a quantitative value of endurance fitness for comparison of individual training effects and between people in endurance training. Non-athletes have a VO2 max score of approximately 35 to 40 milliliters per kilogram every minute. On the other hand, a trained athlete, such as a world-class male swimmer, can consume up to 95 milliliters per kilogram of body weight every minute of oxygen. This shows the effect of exercise and physical training has on endurance fitness, physical endurance. Since exercising less in lockdown, I've noticed a general decline in fitness and energy levels. Simple activities like just standing up feel harder than they should, and before lockdown, when I had a regular fitness routine, this was not really an issue. I could bounce up, bounce down, it wouldn't matter, but now it's just a bit more effort. Reason 3, I love the gym and exercise. Aesthetic benefits. When we go to the gym, especially when one focuses on weight training, it causes one's muscles to hypertrophy. Given we consume adequate quantities of protein, this will cause our muscles to increase in volume and mass, which in turn leads us to having a more muscular body. Getting a nice moderate amount of muscle is not difficult as well. According to the McMaster University, it is said that the average man will be able to gain around 3 kilograms of muscle from training 4 times a week for 10 to 12 weeks. 3 kilograms of pure muscle mass will definitely make significant and noticeable changes to your body. And this only requires relatively small amounts of work, 3 or 4 hours a week of training. That's not 4 hours a week of training. That's not bad. When I worked out, I found that if I left my phone in the changing room, focused as well as if I went in with a plan, when I was very kind of adjustable, I didn't have to wait 25 minutes for the bench press. I could do dumbbell bench press instead, for example. I could easily finish a great workout within 45 minutes. This shows how relatively small amounts of work can yield such great changes in our body. So going to the gym can also help one achieve the Vitruvian physique. The Vitruvian physique, which was designed by, or theorised by, Leonardo da Vinci, is when your bodily proportions fit the golden ratio. Whereabouts this ratio in maths is said to define beauty. It's found in nature. You know, a lot of very beautiful things and the most beautiful women and men, all their proportions, like the length of their head divided by the width, will come to this certain ratio, 1.618. So for example, the most lifting weights can help someone reach this physique, as it widens the shoulders, narrows the waist, and creates a more mathematically beautiful body. For example, the most mathematically beautiful person would have a width to waist ratio, shoulder width to waist ratio equal to the golden ratio, 1.618. Since I've started exercising less due to the COVID and a lack of gyms being open, yes, I know it's not an excuse, but hey ho, I have noticed my physique spiral downwards. I no longer have the lovely bodily proportions I used to have. I used to have lovely proportions, but now my proportions are trash, but I'm trying to get them better. However, I've maintained some aesthetics, which is nice, like nice shoulders, and I still look quite muscular. But it's not as good as I used to be, so I need to improve. Reason 4, meditative. When I go to a gym, I find it is a time where little else matters. For this set time of around 1 hour a day, every other day, it's just me and the weights. I find I can think very well about things I need to do in my life external to the gym, as well as clear my mind and clear my stress. When I am in the gym, I find that if I want to be able to lift the maximum amount of weight, then I must focus on my breathing, as you can hear. Breathe through your nose and out your mouth, or out your nose again, but always breathe through your nose. In the gym, breathing truly is everything. Being able to just focus on my breathing and the weights puts me in a real flow state, making it easy for me to work out for long continuous periods of time. I also recommend not listening to music in the gym, as it will distract you and ruin your flow state. Go in there like a man, no headphones on, just you and the weights, connect to the weights, and I promise you, you'll have a better time. Keep your ears good. Be cool. I really do believe that going to the gym and exercising is a form of education, as you are breaking through mental barriers and achieving with your body what you may have not have thought have been possible before. It's great. It's great. Reason 5. It can encourage one to take an interest in a healthier lifestyle. So the 5th and final reason of today's video as to why I love the gym is that going to the gym can often lead to someone beginning to view their body as what it is, a biological machine. This is because when you start going to the gym, you will start to notice how different things you eat affect your physique and performance. Often, many gym and exercise enthusiasts will often strive for continuously better and more impressive results and numbers. To obtain these results, one must begin to take an avid interest in nutritional science. I also found that I was heavily put off by unhealthy habits such as alcohol, because it would really affect my gym performance and results the next day. Like when I was at university, I'd have a little bit of drinking when we go clubbing, but next day I could barely lift. It annoyed me too much. So bearing in mind alcohol is a huge cancer-causing, soul-poisoning, addictive liquid, I can honestly say I am so grateful that the gym has put me off such a vile substance. Additionally, smoking tobacco also does not go well with the gym and or exercise progress. So going to the gym has always put me off tobacco, because tobacco makes you feel extremely unfit and sluggish. Before I began going to the gym, I literally did not care or even think about what I ever put in my mouth. But since going, especially after going for over a year or so, I began to become very intrigued in food, and I'd always think about the foods I am eating, as well as what I am putting in my mouth. Over time, this led to me making much better nutritional sources, i.e. healthier foods, because I understood the effect of what I ate would have on my body. The importance of healthy eating is one of the most important things someone can do for their health. According to Chapter 44 of the Prevention of Chronic Disease by means of diet and lifestyle changes, in the USA, more than 90% of type 2 diabetes patients, 90% of coronary heart disease patients,